Getting set for first pitch tonight from Busch Stadium. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Interleague Baseball, the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently fifth in the AL in home runs. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago.
First pitch, 7:15.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And reined in, one away.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little four-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy. And that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Brendan Ryan will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump after the inning for that one.
Matt Carpenter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now as you check out his OPS. That number translating into on-base plus slugging. And his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078. so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Two out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nate Walker will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Three and 0 now. Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Grounded, foul. Runner on first with 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a chance for Johnson at second base. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Alfonso Soriano will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
That one's in there, 3-1. On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now. And the pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Francisco Cervelli will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Step on the bag for 1, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Number 5 will stand in now, and speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal, as he currently sits 3rd in the National League stolen base chase. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hard hit towards center. Ellsbury is right there, one down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Matt Adams will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Picked up there by Ryan. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Let's go, Cardinals. Here we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Kelly Johnson will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Kelly Johnson.
Throw it by it.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Go.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Michael Pineda will dig in here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Carlos Beltran will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Adam Wainwright will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
Nobody out, runner on first. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out, and the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So with two gone, in steps Matt Holliday.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Very high, 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. A look here from Soriano, but that's all he can do because that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Redbirds here, and it comes on this Matt Holliday home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Brendan Ryan will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Brendan Ryan.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
One strike.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, Cardinals. Deckard.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Mark Teixeira will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo-hoo!
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Water. Get the water here.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, this is one of those cases where you have to know who your runner is out there. I mean, this is not exactly Ichiro busting down the line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
Alfonso Soriano will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Throw it by him. Eat it.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Water, soda. Water, soda.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, it should be 3-0 right now. Now you're just letting the pitcher right back into the at-bat.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Soriano is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's already up to 51 pitches now, and he's only lasted 3 1/3 so far.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One run, 2 hits. One error for the Cardinals to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye, but in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 5 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Right there for strike 1. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, this is just a nice job of hitting at the plate. This pitch looked to be off the outer edge, but you can see him sort of dive out over the plate to go get it, and he winds up driving this ball for 2 bases.
Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, Matt, let's go.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Come on, man, get that ribby.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
20-22, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
So we're runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Alex Rodriguez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Francisco Cervelli will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. He's got it. And low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Kelly Johnson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Michael Pineda will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. John Jay will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Cardinals. Center fielder, Sean Shea.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, Cardinals.
And look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. So that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. And now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Adam Wainwright will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Well, this is going to hurt in a lot of ways. I mean, you have to be able to count on getting the pitcher out. That's number one. Number two, you have to count on getting him out when he's giving himself up. I mean, this is just unacceptable at this level.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Here we go.
Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Let's get a big hit. Here you go, guys.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. So with a couple of men on and 1 out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Matt Carpenter will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Let's go, big hit here.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Johnson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Michael Lee will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top. Carlos Beltran will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Carlos Beltran.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Brendan Ryan will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And that's out number 2.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
So 2 gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Mark Teixeira will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Preston Claiborne will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Preston Claiborne.
Nate Walker will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Number 5 will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Oh, what was that? Come on.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a hard liner, but foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Adams.
Matt Adams will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Soriano will tuck this one away for route number 2.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Come on.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Alfonso Soriano will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Shut him down now! Shut them down!
A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
This is lined into left field, and Holiday will have to play it on a hop. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming from Wainwright, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. On the ground to second. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Kelly Johnson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Grounded softly to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sean Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brian McCann is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. John Jay will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Sean Jay.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that ball is gone. It's a solo home run here for John Jay. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Oh, a shot here over the head of Rodriguez at third, a fair ball. Around first on his way to second now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Vidal Nuno will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 67, Vidal Nuno.
Matt Holliday will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Not close. It's 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's another 2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Look at A-Rod. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. He's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Nate Walker will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Cards thanks to this swing off the bat of John Jay. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Brian McCann will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changeup called strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Carlos Beltran will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And a curveball had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Holiday comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Brendan Ryan will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this is swung on and missed as they get ahead of Ryan now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Number 5 will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, number 5.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Matt Adams will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Yadier Molina would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this certainly is not any kind of a routine play out there. As you can see, this ball is slicing away from him, but he's still got his sights on it all the way, and he gets over there to make the play.
John Jay will get another shot. He homered his last time.
Here we go.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
He's running towards second. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Jacoby Ellsbury will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, shut him down.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Teixeira waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Alfonso Soriano will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Come on, you can do it.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed foul off to the right. It's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Michael Pineda. He drops to 2-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.